Greetings, dream travelers. What if I told you that every dream scene you've ever stepped into, every hallway, ocean, alien city, childhood home, and impossible landscape, was generated in real time, moment by moment, based on your expectations, emotions, and subconscious beliefs? Nothing in a dream is pre-rendered in the way we imagine. Even when a place feels ancient or familiar, it's being assembled as you experience it. In lucid dreams, you're not just the protagonist walking through the world, you're the architect shaping it as it unfolds. Today we're exploring how dream scenes actually form, how you can create them intentionally, why they sometimes glitch or collapse, how dream characters are manifested, and how entire worlds are built from nothing. This is the hidden mechanics behind dream building, the strange blend of neuroscience, belief, imagination, and unconscious intelligence that powers the dream universe. Dream researchers and longtime lucid dreamers consistently describe three primary ways dream scenes form. Chances are, you've experienced all of them many times, even if you didn't realize what was happening. The first is passive loading. This is when you suddenly become aware inside a fully formed dream scene with no transition at all. There's no doorway, no portal, no sense of arrival. You're simply there. This usually happens when the subconscious is completely in control, when you're emotionally charged, when you've been in REM sleep for an extended period, or when your brain pulls directly from memory, symbolism, or archetypal imagery. This is the default dream mode for most people, and it's similar to spawning into a video game level that's already running. The second mode is transitional loading. This happens during movement, flying, spinning, falling, walking through darkness, running down hallways, or stepping through doors. During these moments, the brain uses motion to mask the rendering process. Just like video games hide loading screens behind elevators or tunnels, the dream uses movement to smoothly construct the next environment without breaking immersion. The third mode is conscious construction, and this is where lucid dreaming becomes truly powerful. This is when intention directly influences the dream. You imagine a place, speak a command, expect something behind a door, summon objects with your hands, or reshape the environment through imagination alone. This feels like bending reality because within the dream, you are operating the engine that builds it. Here's the truth that changes everything. Dreams do not respond to desire, they respond to belief. You can desperately want a beach, a city, or another planet, but if you don't expect it to appear, the dream reflects that hesitation. You'll see static, half-loaded environments, incorrect scenery, or unstable morphing shapes. But when you expect something, even casually, the dream overlays it instantly. This is why children are naturally powerful dream creators. They don't question imagination. Adults struggle because doubt interrupts the rendering process. The dream doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you assume to be true. This same principle applies not just to locations, but to dream characters as well. Dream characters are not simply background actors. They are constructed through expectation, emotional charge, memory, and belief. When you expect someone to appear, whether it's a stranger, a guide, a loved one, or an entirely fictional being, the dream begins assembling them from emotional and symbolic data first, visual details second. This is why characters sometimes appear blurry at first, or feel present before they're fully visible. The emotional role loads before the visual form. If you attempt to summon a dream character while doubting their autonomy, they may behave mechanically or fade quickly. But when you expect them to be intelligent, responsive, or even independent, they often surprise you. Many lucid dreamers report characters who speak unexpectedly, challenge them, or reveal information the dreamer didn't consciously anticipate. The character behaves according to the role your subconscious assigns them, not the level of control you try to force. Now let's go even deeper into building entire worlds from scratch. World building in dreams doesn't happen by forcing complexity. It happens by establishing rules. Instead of trying to imagine an entire universe at once, experienced lucid dreamers anchor a world through consistent logic. Gravity behaves a certain way. Time flows differently. Architecture follows a theme. Once the rules are assumed, the dream fills in the details automatically. The world sustains itself because the belief structure is stable. This is why the most immersive dream worlds feel persistent. You can leave them and return. You recognize landmarks. You feel history embedded in the environment. These worlds aren't detailed because you imagined every corner. They're detailed because your mind believes they exist beyond your attention. However, world instability can still occur. Scenes collapse most often when excitement spikes too fast, fear interrupts focus, disbelief creeps in, or sensory overload overwhelms the dream. When this happens, grounding is essential. Touch surfaces, rub your hands together, look at your feet. Slow your breathing. Calmly remind yourself that this is your dream. As your mental state stabilizes, the environment recalibrates around you. Here's where things get truly mysterious. Even in full lucidity, some dream scenes and characters form without your input at all. These environments often feel older, deeper, or mythic, like they existed before you arrived. They carry emotional weight, symbolic meaning, and a sense of intelligence. Some lucid dreamers believe these are deeper layers of the unconscious revealing themselves. Others believe they're shared symbolic spaces, templates the human mind taps into across cultures and time. These spaces often contain characters with strong agency, environments that feel alive, and messages that linger long after waking. And in these moments, the dream stops feeling like something you control and starts feeling like something you collaborate with. Dreams are not random hallucinations. They are responsive systems. They're creative mirrors. They are living simulations built from belief, memory, emotion, and imagination, working together in real time. When you learn how scenes form, how characters manifest, and how worlds sustain themselves, lucid dreaming becomes more than control. It becomes dialogue. And here's something important to remember. By watching this video, by learning these mechanics, you're already priming your mind to notice them the next time you dream. Awareness alone changes the dream. If you'd like to further explore dream characters, persistent dream worlds, or you want to keep traveling deeper into the architecture of the dreamscape, make sure you're subscribed and turn on the bell so you don't miss what comes next.